Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about the 10 things you should know before learning the piano. And the reason I'm talking about this is because people ask me all the time, whether it's my friends, my family, people I work with, and they say, what do I need to do to play the piano? I've always wanted to. And in the moment, I'm always so dumbfounded because there is so many things that go into playing any instrument. So I've really put some thought into this, and these are the 10 things that you should do before really investing your time in learning any kind of instrument. The first step to playing piano or any instrument is really consider why do I want to do this? What's my reason? What attracts me to this instrument? What attracts me to doing this? Simply because it's a big commitment, it has to be something that you seriously consider. Do you love the way the music sounds? Do you want the challenge of it? Are you looking for a new hobby? Any one of those are reasons. So just kind of come up with your mission statement of why do I want to do this? Step one. Step two in learning any instrument, but with piano, is it takes a very, very long time and it's extremely challenging. To achieve any kind of musical goals, you're gonna have to at first spend probably 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week doing it, which isn't that bad of a time commitment. But to get to higher level stuff, you have to spend maybe an hour to 2 hours a day, 5 days a week to master some of the higher concepts. And that's just what it takes. Not a lot of people realize how challenging learning an instrument actually is. But it's just, if you ever played sports, you know that to get perfect motion, perfect technique, you really need to practice and fine tune your skills. Learning an instrument just like that, it takes a lot of time and it's extremely difficult. So this is just a warning before you get into it, that it is very, very challenging. Number three, it is very rewarding. Having the ability to play an instrument, it's really kind of just transcendent, honestly. It's euphoric, being able to create things that are almost inexplainable. It's a really awesome feeling to be able to hear your favorite song and then create your own interpretation of it. It's great. Practicing something and working really hard for it and then seeing results is an amazing feeling too. So as challenging it is, the third thing you need to know is it is extremely beneficial and enjoyable. Number four for learning an instrument is that you will build a lot of intelligence from that. And what I mean is not like your IQ will go up, maybe it will, but the studies show that musicians who practice actually have more white and gray matter in their brain. They're better at problem solving. They're less likely to get Alzheimer's. There's lots of studies like that. So playing an instrument, the fourth reason that you should learn piano is it will help your intelligence. All right, the fifth thing that you need to know is what to buy. And so if you already have a piano that's been in your family, that's awesome, use that. The important things with that kind of situation is make sure it's tuned, make sure all the keys work, and you're good to go. As far as getting a piano, look on Craigslist, look on Facebook Market. You can find a good deal. The thing I would recommend, if you're gonna get an electronic keyboard, get one that has 88 keys, get a foot pedal, and get weighted keys. If you're playing on a piano that doesn't have weighted keys, you won't have the same experience. If you're playing on a keyboard that's not 88 keys, you also won't have the same experience. Ideally, get just a stand-up piano. Lots of people have them in their families just sitting around and you have one already. But if you're looking for one, go on Facebook Market, go on Craigslist, look around that way. But yeah, step 5, it's very important to actually physically acquire an instrument. Step number 6, find a teacher. This is the best time to learn something. YouTube is incredible. You can learn anything you want on YouTube. There's websites like Skillshare, and I teach lessons online. If you live in Anderson, I teach lessons in person. Look around, find a teacher. Especially at the beginning, you will learn so much more effectively and so much quicker with a good teacher. But like I said, you can learn almost anything on YouTube. Find something. Josh Wright Piano is really good. Piano TV, her name's Alicia over there. She is really good for beginner piano players. There is tons of resources online where you can learn whatever the heck you want. But I definitely recommend finding a teacher for at least your first year or two, just to get a really, really good foundation. All right, number 7. So this is find support. This is so important in anything in life, is to have accountability, to have someone encouraging you, looking out for you, but especially with music, when it does get hard, to have somebody to tell you, you're doing great, you're doing good, keep moving. And music is one of those things, everybody's good. Everyone moves at their own unique level, and that's fine. So having friends to tell you that, having family to tell you that is so important to anybody's musical journey. Right. Number 8, and that's consider your goals. So this is one thing that having a teacher is really beneficial for shaping your goals. So that could be, I want to play for my church. I love pop music and I want to play my favorite Sam Smith songs. I don't know. I love classical music and I'd love to do that. Or my dad was a jazz trumpet player and I would love to learn how to play jazz piano. There's a million different things, but consider your goal, and that way you can shape your musical learning towards that goal. There's so many different styles and things that you can do. So once you kind of get the fundamentals, you can immediately branch off into that direction, whether that's pop music, classical, jazz, anything, or even just writing music and having a little bit of a piano foundation. Tons of things you can do. But that's why it's important to establish your goals early. Number 9, find time to practice. So before you even start playing an instrument, you need to look at your schedule, look at your priorities, and find time where you can practice. Because if you're not gonna have any time to practice, there's not really a point in starting. And you can find time to practice. If that's an hour or less of Netflix a day, hour less of Netflix a day. Even if you could just find 3 days a week with 30-minute blocks that you promise to commit to practicing, that's all you need. Number 10 is just have fun. Music is so enjoyable and there's not really any expectation. You can do whatever you want. You can be whatever you want. You don't have to go and be the next great concert piano player. You can just learn how to play very simple stuff and enjoy that. So I would just say number 10, don't have any expectations. Don't compare yourself to anybody but yourself, and just have fun with it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that these 10 tips could really help you in establishing your musical journey. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to me. I do teach lessons online. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I hope these tips and advice could offer some help for your musical journey. And yeah, reach out to me if you have any questions. I'd love to help out.